Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of Celebrity Apprentice. Last week, Gary was fired. Oh my god, the circus is out of town. Alright, Nene is pissed that LaToya doesn't like her. She would not give her a call after the show is over, and that's still bothering her. And even when she didn't do nothing, you know what? Remember when you called her Casper the Ghost? Is that nothing? Alright, so Hope gets to deliver her check to Best Buddies, which was really awesome. I love seeing that. That's like the best part of the show for me, when they actually get to deliver the stuff to the charities. Trump asks if he should run for president right before they were about to start the task. Really, Trump? Do you really need to ask these guys? So the task this week is to create a 4-page spread for the Trump Hotel collection. Trump's the client this week, kind of. So the PMs are John Rich and Star Jones, lawyer. So the ladies team, Star has personal experience. She has stayed at several of the Trump collection hotels, and she came up with the slogan, individual excellence, collective luxury. I love how Star tries to sell it. LaToya thinks she's being set up by Star, and that's probably the first intelligent thing she said the entire season. Nene says she can't work with fake people, and she is referring to LaToya. So there's this whole bitch fest about how Nene was upset and then LaToya was upset. So Star Jones' lawyer says, you two better work it out. And they do, they make up. They hug it out. And Star, all I gotta say is that the only outfit you have? Those fleshy stretch pants and that white sleeveless top? I'm tired of seeing it, frankly. Then later on in the preparations, Nene and Star have a little disagreement about the photo shoot with Hope in the bathtub. So the men, they've got no experience at the hotels in the beginning. And all they know is that they're going to have to focus on the live the life catchphrase that the COO gave them. Meatloaf comes up with this really weird campaign about a guy looking into the mirror, but what he sees in the mirror is the future. It was really weird. I don't know where he was going with that, or what that meant. Then he directs the photo shoot, and it pretty much sucks. They try and save it, but there's no saving it. The butler looked possessed. I'm sorry. He did look like they just popped him out of a coffin and propped him up and took his picture. The guys had a lot of typos, too, in their advertisement. They were hard words in their defense, but I mean, spell check, hello. So the presentations, the men's was better because they used personal experiences, and the ladies was really kind of corny because they just started like saying these random words from the presentation, you know, luxury, discreet, blah blah. It was just really weird. The ladies ad, it was a sleazy mess. The Hope had a towel on in the tub, and champagne was uncorked, and it just looked like the back of a magazine where they have all those phone numbers for like the sleazy line, you know, call this one, they're waiting. No, they're not. It was just really weird. The men, theirs was really kind of boring. I mean, who wants to read through all of their copy? I mean, it was just too long, and the pictures were just too boring. So in the boardroom, Star thinks the ladies team has won. But Nene says there are girls on this team crawling up Star's ass. I think she meant kissing her ass. And Donald got a kick out of that. And the ladies that she's referring to are Marley and Hope. You know, I thought they were all one big happy family over at the ladies team. Apparently not. The men, John says the whole team was great. And you know what? They really were. There's only 3 of them, and they all did a fantastic job. But the men left out the contact info on their copy. You know what? Isn't that like the second time they've done that already? You think they would have learned, you know, first time? You know what I'm talking about. All right, so the women, hello, the presentation sucked and the ad was a mess, so they lose. There was no winner, but the men's team sucked less than the ladies. Star tries to pull a lawyer move and wants to argue why Trump shouldn't fire anyone. Trump's like, somebody's getting fired. I don't care if they're crawling up your ass or not. So Star was in charge. That's why she should be fired. That's what LaToya has to say. But then Marley and Nene throw LaToya under the bus. It was kind of a free-for-all. And I think Hope was pretty smart by just keeping her mouth shut during the whole thing. And Marley too. Marley was, LaToya, you gotta go. So then Star takes LaToya and Nene back into the boardroom. And Trump likes the way Star operates because she's a lawyer. He wants to see how this is all going to turn out. So Nene basically says, LaToya is not a strong player. She's no good for the team. Maybe not so much on this task, but in the past tasks. And LaToya says, Star is a taskmaster and also is not very flexible. It's either her way or the highway. And a lot of the tasks that they had lost were because Star had written the script. Now, Star says LaToya is a weak player and she's got to be fired. And you know what? Trump agrees with Star because she is a lawyer and she knows how to argue. And he wants to also give the women the best chance at winning because the guys are pretty good this year. And LaToya is fired. I mean, LaToya probably should have been fired a while back, but I guess it's her time this week, says Trump. Next time, there's another court case about to happen, and it's called Nene versus Star Jones' lawyer. Till then, much love.